All right, let's dive into something you might just have sitting in your cabinet right now, rose water. But we're going way beyond just a simple floral spray. Today, we're exploring its incredible role in Ayurveda, the ancient Indian system of medicine, where it's known as Gulab Jal. So what makes this simple liquid so powerful?
So you might see a bottle just like this one and think, oh, okay, it's for soothing tired eyes. And you're not wrong, but what if I told you that according to thousands of years of Ayurvedic wisdom, the power in this little bottle is meant to cool and balance your entire system? We're talking everything from your skin to your digestion and even your emotions. So what's the secret?
While the secret isn't some complex chemical compound. Instead, it's all about a fundamental energetic property that was recognized in ancient texts. It really all boils down to two core Ayurvedic concepts that explain exactly why rosewater is so special. First up, we've got something called Sheetal Virya. In Ayurveda, every single thing, every herb, every food has its own inherent energy. Sheetal Virya is just a fancy way of saying it has a natural cooling potency. You know that amazing feeling when you spritz rosewater on your face on a hot day? That incredible refreshment? That's not just the moisture. That is its intrinsic cooling quality at work.
Now, what does all this cooling energy actually work on? Well, it acts on what's called the Pitta dosha. The easiest way to think of Pitta is as your body's internal fire. It's in charge of stuff like digestion, metabolism, and your body temperature. But when that fire gets way too high, leading to inflammation, acidity, or just feeling super irritable, that's when it's considered out of balance.
So here's the connection. Rosewater, with its Sheetal Virya, its cooling energy, is basically the perfect antidote to all that excess pitta, or heat. Its main job in Ayurveda is to pacify that internal fire, bringing your body and your mind back to a state of cool, calm balance. Okay, let's start with its most famous use, the skin. This is where you can see and feel rosewater's cooling and soothing properties almost instantly. And honestly, the benefits are really impressive. Just look at this list. It's not just a one-trick pony. It's practically a complete skincare solution. The anti-inflammatory side of it tackles immediate problems like redness and irritation. That's that cooling power calming down the pitta in your skin. But then you've also got these amazing long-term benefits, like balancing your skin's pH and fighting signs of aging. It's both a quick fix and a long-term protector, which is why it's such a powerhouse. And this really gets to its most treasured quality in Ayurvedic beauty. It's classified as Varnya. Now, this isn't just about fixing problems. It's about actively enhancing your natural complexion, bringing out that inner glow. It's all about radiance, not just repair. Okay, now let's see how this same cooling principle moves from the physical right into the mental. The benefits of rosewater are definitely not just skin deep. Its aroma has a really direct and powerful effect on our emotional state. The scent is described as shuddhya, which translates to good for the heart. And this means so much more than just the physical organ. We're talking about the emotional heart. The fragrance is believed to soothe the nerves and balance the very specific part of the Pitta dosha that actually governs our emotions. This is because it goes to work on what's called Saddhaka Pitta, which is the subtype of Pitta that sits in the heart and brain and kind of runs our emotions. So during a stressful day, that beautiful rose scent helps cool and balance an agitated, fiery Saddhaka Pitta. And then at night, those same properties act like a mild sedative, helping you relax into a deeper, more peaceful sleep. It's pretty much a 24-hour emotional support system in a bottle. And finally, we get to what might be the most surprising part of rosewater in Ayurveda, its use for internal health. Yep, you heard me right. We're talking about ingesting it. And here, that exact same cooling principle we've been talking about is just applied internally. You can totally see how it directly counters those pitta imbalances. That heartburn and acidity, that's classic excess digestive fire, and rosewater helps to cool it right down. Reducing body heat when you have a fever, same exact logic. Even using it as an eye wash is all about pacifying that hot, burning sensation. It's all about targeting and calming down excess heat wherever it decides to show up in the body.
Now, this is absolutely 100% crucial. We are not talking about the cosmetic-grade rosewater you grab at the drugstore. For any kind of internal use, you have to use a pure, food-grade product, and always consult with a qualified Ayurvedic practitioner to make sure it's the right move for you and to figure out the correct dosage. Safety first, always.
So let's just pull all of this together. We've seen how this one simple ingredient can have such a huge impact. And it all stems from that one core principle of cooling and balancing. This table really just sums it all up, doesn't it? For the skin, its key action is to soothe, tone, and hydrate. For the mind, it calms stress and helps you sleep. And for your internal health, it cools your entire system. It's a complete holistic remedy for putting out that excess fire wherever it appears in your body. And that leaves us with a final thought. In a world full of complicated, multi-ingredient products, there's a real power in coming back to something so simple yet so profoundly effective. So the question is, how can a single ingredient with thousands of years of history find a place in your modern life?